Renji Sato was a name whispered with awe in the classical music world. The boy who played like a machine made of gold. His mother, a strict pianist herself, forged him into perfection with endless drills and harsh punishments. But when she died, her voice didn't fade. It lived in his head, cold, commanding, and relentless. During a competition, the notes vanished mid-performance. His fingers moved, but the piano's voice was gone, swallowed in a silence that only he could hear. Renji fled the stage that day and locked his music away, avoiding pianos like cursed objects. 2 years later, life was muted. School, homework, the faint hum of everyday noise, until he stumbled into a park one spring afternoon and saw her. Emi Takahashi wasn't the type of violinist judges adored. She was the type they feared. Her bow danced like a storm, her notes unpredictable yet alive, raw with feeling. When she caught him watching, she didn't ask who he was. She simply said, "You have pianist's hands. Play with me." Renji refused. She didn't care. In the weeks that followed, Emi appeared everywhere outside his school. On the train, at the cafe where he hid from the world. She dragged him to small performances, forcing him to sit behind the keys. At first, his hands trembled, his hearing failed. The silence crept in. But Emi's wild playing didn't allow him to drown. She pulled him into her chaos, making mistakes feel like fireworks instead of failures. One night after a street performance, Renji realized something strange. He could hear her violin clearly, not just the notes, but the heartbeat between them. It wasn't the piano, but it was music. His music. As their partnership grew, so did the rumors, whispers that Emi was often late because she was sick, that her sudden disappearances weren't as random as she claimed. Renji noticed the pale tint in her skin, the way she gripped her stomach when she thought no one was looking, the faint hospital band hidden under her sleeve. One rainy afternoon, after a small recital, Renji followed her past the station, past the shopping street, to a hospital. He waited until she came out. Emi smiled, but her eyes betrayed her. "Don't follow me again," she said softly. "Why didn't you tell me?" "Because you'd try to save me. And I don't need saving. I need someone to play with me, until I can't play anymore." Emi had a rare, aggressive illness. No cure, no timeline, just a ticking clock. As competitions approached, Renji's old demons returned, his mother's voice in his head, the silence pressing in, but Emi's reckless joy kept cutting through the static. Their final duet was nothing like the flawless performances of his childhood. It was messy, wild, imperfect, and it was perfect. Halfway through, he realized he could hear the piano again. Every note, every vibration. It wasn't because he'd conquered his trauma, it was because Emi taught him that music didn't need to be perfect to matter. Weeks later, Emi was gone. In her letter, she confessed she'd noticed him years before they met, watching him play with mechanical precision and sad eyes. She had always wanted to set him free. "Play for me sometimes. Not perfectly, just honestly." Renji on a quiet stage, playing alone but smiling through tears. The audience sees only him, but he swears he hears a violin somewhere in the crowd, wild and untamed. Hope you enjoyed the story. If you want to follow the next part, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. See you in the next story, guys!